In addition to energy, we're going to have to look at human rights. I believe that we're going to have to address migration issues regionally. And I foresee a world where we have regional migration agreements, and that eventually people will come together and recognize that places that are just not livable become, for example, that just become unsustainable to human life, that we come together and don't say that is just that place's problem. For example, let's look at this domestically. Let's say you have an example of a state in the Southeast that is experiencing rising potential of wet bulb temperatures or something. Let's say we experience a place where in the United States, let's say half of Western Kentucky, for example, starts to become unsustainable to human life. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but let's just take that for example. Would every other state in this country just say that's Kentucky's problem and then let half of their people die? I don't think we would do that as a country. We would have to come together and figure out what we do with these population shifts. Now, I know people may not feel like the United States should belong to the Western Hemisphere in that way, but at the end of the day, we're either going to address these migration patterns together. I foresee this eventually turning into potentially, not saying it would, but potentially regional agreements around migration. And that's just in the Western Hemisphere. In the Eastern Hemisphere, for example, people leaving and these migration patterns towards Europe and people dying on boats, things like that. I think eventually we're going to have to come together and have regional migration agreements.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pass.
1 year ago, I was waitressing in a taco shop in downtown Manhattan.